Chapter 3. This is Chapter 3. Marginals, differentials, and linearization. Find marginal cost, revenue, and profit. Find delta y and dy. Use differentials for approximations. Find the linearization of a function here. So definitions, let Cx and Rx and Px represent the cost, revenue, and profit from production and sale of X items. The marginal cost given by C prime of X is the approximate cost of the X plus 1 item. Okay. And this gives you an approximate way of looking at the function here. C prime of X is equal to really the differential there between the two. The cost between one item, X plus 1, and X item. Marginal revenue is approximate revenue from the X plus 1 item given by this differential here. Rx plus 1 minus Rx, or the difference between the two. Marginal profit that is given by P prime. It's a profit from the X plus 1 item. Okay, so P plus X plus 1 minus P of X. Okay, so example 1, given a cost function or revenue function, find the total profit, total cost, revenue, and profit from the sale of 50 units of the product. Find the marginal cost, marginal revenue, and marginal profit when 50 units are produced and sold. So they want us to find the total profit first. The revenue minus the cost gives me the profit. Okay. So I have my revenue function there, my cost function. It simplifies it. That gives me my profit function. So now they want me to find the cost at 50 units, the revenue at 50 units, and the profit at 50 units. So you plug in for all my functions there. And we're already given the revenue and the cost function. And then we have a profit function, and it gives me these values there. Now it wants the marginal cost, marginal revenue, and the marginal profit. So we take the first derivative of these functions. The first derivative of the cost, the first derivative of the revenue, the first derivative of the profit, and then we evaluate them for 50. Okay. So when 50 units have been made, the approximate cost of the 51st unit will be $6,200, and approximate revenue from that item will be $6,340 for a profit of $140. And that's all they ask you to do there. For this one here, they ask us to find for y equal to x squared and x equal to 4, and delta x is equal to x plus 1, 0.1, find delta y. Okay. So we have our x being 4, and our delta x is 0.1, and our y and our function is x squared. And there's our delta y there. Here's another one like it. We're given our x, we're given our delta x, and we plug in for a formula. In this case, our function is 2x to the 4th plus x. And we find our delta y. For f, a continuous differentiable function, and for very small delta x, f prime of x, it's approximately delta x delta y divided by delta x. Okay. Yeah. For f of x, we define delta x as the differential of x by dx equal to delta x. dy is called the differential of y by delta y is equal to f prime of delta x.